Yo, what up, lads? It's JoJo from Chaos Hour. Just to show you guys, I can change it up a little bit and still be awesome. So, anyways, that was a little shout out to our other YouTuber in the clan, Cosby. Um, I think I did his intro way better than he did mine, but that's just me. So I just wanted to come into our war log just to show you guys because I did miss a couple wars, like the recaps after the iconic war. And then I believe it was, I believe it was the one against Cerebon Knight, where Chaos Hammer became a Town Hall, a level 10 clan. So that was pretty cool. And then and now I'm right here at this war against TTHH. It is a bunch of us, a bunch of the One Hive Patreon people did leave the clan to go do a war with over there, and so we did run smaller wars than usual. This one was a 30v30, and as you can see, the guys wrecked and won this war. They used every single one of their attacks, which is exactly what we want to do. And so we'll just look at some of these attacks that they did. They did have we only had the 2 Town Hall 10s, I believe. Yep, only those 2 Town Hall 10s. Actually, King Leonidas is a brand new Town Hall 10. I don't think he dropped the Infernos yet. And then they had a Town Hall 11 and a couple Town Hall 10s. But we weren't able to get any stars on the 11, but we did get 2 stars on the 10. So the first attack that I wanted to show was this one here on number 4, done by KC Masterpiece. It is a cleanup attack, and it is a GoLaLoon with the quad earthquakes. So what he does is he's gonna drop 2 golem. Well, he uses a minion to start to create the funnel at both army camps, and then he's gonna drop the golems right between there, and then will then drop his wizards to clean up all those buildings in front. His queen first, then his delayed king drops the 4 earthquakes to open up the walls so that the golems and the queen and then the king can head in. And what he wants is, first he wants to take care of that enemy queen. He wants to knock out the clan castle troops. He wants to knock out that air defense, so from there you'll see right when the pups drop, he drops his poison and then starts deploying his first lava hound, and then he'll drop a second lava hound. He drops 2 balloons per defense on the outer ring, and then you'll see that the loons just keep going from the defense to defense. He drops a haste right there just to keep them moving along a whole bunch of defenses that were there, and then drops his last lava hound on the last air defense. His queen was able to take out the next air defense on up top, and then so he has a whole bunch of loons that right when the last lava hound pops, the loons are right on top of it. He has no more spells. He did have a loon, a back-end loon that helped distract the wizard tower on top. It was a tad early, but that doesn't, he still has a whole bunch of pups and loons. So let's speed that up. There's just a little bit of cleanup to do, and that's it for the 3 star. So good job, KC. The next attack that I thought was cool was this one here, done by Jukes45, and this was a fresh hit GoVaHo. I was actually in the Discord session when they were planning out this attack, so I thought that was pretty cool too to see it in action. So there he drops some minions because there's just those cannon and mortar up on top, and so then that can't hurt his minions as they're creating the funnel. He drops 2 golems, then his 3 wall breakers. No need for a test wall breaker because there's no outside space. And then he drops his king and queen, drops all his valks, and then they head in, and then he drops this perfect jump that just links all three of those compartments together. He's able to trigger some giant bombs, and while the all these defenses are targeting his troops inside, you can see he drops 2 to 3 hogs per defense, just going around, very patient with his hogs. He still has 2 heals. Right there you see the troops are getting targeted there, so he drops some more hogs, and then drops a heal so that'll keep them up. And then right there the last little golemite is left, and he drops a perfect heal just to keep all of those hogs, the hogs that he has alive. He just lost 3 hogs, which was a pretty big loss. And there is four more hogs and 3 defenses. He will end up losing 1 more of the hogs, so he'll have 2 hogs left at the end of it. But with that, all bombs are triggered by the clan castle, by the kill squad, so his hogs are able to knock that out. With he still has Valk's wizards, pretty cool attack. So good job, Juxi, especially since it was a fresh hit, which I love. I love. The next one that was pretty cool was this one here, done on number 7, done by Chaos. It's also a fresh hit, and it's just a bunch of troops that he did. You can tell by this troop combination that he was looking at this specific base and broke it down into smaller parts, and then used the troops that he thought were necessary to knock out this base. So you'll see he is going to drop his max golem down here at like about 2 o'clock, drop some wizards to clean up those buildings behind it, then drops his own golem up on top, and then some more wizards to knock those out. Then he's gonna throw in his wall breakers to open up that wall, and then first his test wall breaker, and then 2 more, then drops his queen nice and early so that she is pulled in, and with that wide funnel too. I mean, like, he then drops his king, he drops 1 Valk, and I think that Valk was perfect to help knock out that enemy queen. And then they will jump in, he drops a jump, so his king is able to knock out and the Valk are able to knock out. Right there he has access to 3 of the ADs. He did zap Quake, the air defense that was right in front of the town hall. So his queen is gonna knock out that last air defense. The barbarians and the Valk will knock out that. Oh no, actually it's the queen. The queen knocks out all the air defenses. And then he has his, I think it was 6 dragons down on the bottom. He did drop a rage for them to take care of. I believe it was a couple Teslas that were down there. Being a fresh hit, he wasn't sure where anything was anyways. And he does seem to hit like every single air trap that's possible. It gets hit, thankfully, by the dragons and not by the loons. But right there he drops a couple balloons on the back end just to help knock out those those defenses on the back. He still has 4, I believe, no, 3 dragons and basically 1 Tesla to help to knock that out. So you can tell it is over for this base. So good job, Chaos. That's it, guys. There were a lot of GoVaHos, which is typical for us, but I wanted to just bring, and I thought it was pretty cool that the top 3 bases that we did, 3 were all used with different troop combinations. So I hope you like this short but sweet video, and if you did, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Take care, bye.